Larson, and I want to share a very valuable lesson with you today. My operations manager, Amanda, will actually be going through step by step so you understand every single nitty gritty detail of how to do this operation. Here at Real Estate Mad Education, we don't believe in fluff. We believe in details. We want to give you actionable information that you can follow along with and go implement right away. I hope you enjoy this training. Thank you.
Hey everyone, just wanted to film this quick video to show you how to use Cameron Dunlap's vacant list feed to pull your list of vacant houses. First, to get started, you want to go to our referral link here and sign up for an account. Right now they are offering a 30-day trial period where it's $9.99 instead of the full, I believe it's $99 a month right now. That's always subject to change, so just double check on that when you sign up. But go ahead and click here to start. And it'll give you the information you need. Over here on the left-hand side, it tells you a little bit more about the vacant houses that it pulls. And then you want to put in your information here on the right-hand side. Once you create your account, it'll bring you over to billing so you can get everything set up there and create your login. Once you have your login, you'll go to realestatewealthnetwork.com and put in your login information, and it's going to bring you to a user dashboard that looks something like this. And under My Programs over here on the left-hand side of the page, you'll see Vacant House Data Feed. And if you click into that, it's going to open up a new window where you can pull your vacant house list here. So it takes a couple of minutes for it to load. And then once you're in here, there's a couple of different options that you have. So you can go ahead and search up here at the top. You can put in the state, the county, filter by keyword. You can also use the map if you want to move it around. You can zoom in, that sort of thing. But if you scroll down, this is where the majority of our list pulling is going to take place. So I would put in our state, our county, or you can also select city, narrow it down a little further. So I'm going to show you Davenport. Or you can also choose to do a zip code and then move the distance indicator here. All right, but we're not done there. So we put in our location and now we want more filters. So remember, this is a vacant house data feed, so it's already going to be vacant. But here we can select more options. So over here on the left-hand side, you'll see different types of properties. So if you don't want condos or mobile homes, you would uncheck those boxes and so forth. So go through these. I'll show you how we usually do. And if you hover over any of these question marks, it'll explain a little bit more about what those are. But the main thing you want to look for is types of properties. We want non-matching addresses for vacant properties. You can leave the matching addresses if you find that it narrows down your search too much, but I just unchecked that box there. I always leave the phone number boxes checked. I would like in-state and out-of-state owners. I'll leave all the different sellers available there, but if you wanted to remove bank-owned properties, you would just uncheck that box there. Leave LLCs and private owners. And then any advanced filters. So I suggest not narrowing down these too much unless you're looking for a specific type of property. Let's say you're looking for 3 bedrooms only, then that would make sense. Otherwise, just leave those blank. And then you can choose to move the last purchase date. So if you want anything over 7 years old, you could leave it there like that. Or if you want to leave that open, and just what we do is select equity. So even if they bought it last year, as long as there's enough equity, we probably can make a deal work. So that's just my mindset behind it. But equity here, I like to look for at least 70%. We usually say 69, but this gives you the option to do 70% or higher, meaning they have that much equity, or it's free and clear, which we also like. That's usually how we like to pull our vacant list, free and clear, but as long as there's enough equity, we can make that deal work, so we'll leave that there. Owner distance to property, I just leave that completely open. Again, you have your in-state owner, your out-of-state owner. I don't care how close they live to the property, but if you were wanting to narrow that down further, you could select those options. And now here you'll see you have a couple of options after you have your list criteria. You can save this. So if you click save, you'll see that I already have a Davenport vacant home selected. That's because, if you want to come back here in the future and you don't want to have to put in all of this different criteria every single time, you can save your search. That way it's easy to pull up next time you come in. You can choose to load or go ahead and click search, which is what I'm going to do right here. And let's say you pulled this list, but you come back in a month and you only want new leads. You would just click that box there, click search again, and it brings you down to how many new leads since your last search. All right, so now once you have your list, you can select all on your list by clicking this button here. And now you have a couple of different options that can all bring you to exporting your list eventually. But what I like to do is add the recipients to a mailing list. And when you click that, if you're new, you'll create a mailing list name. So let's say we pulled up Davenport homes, but I really want the entire Quad City area. So I want multiple cities in this one list. I might just name it Quad City Vacant Homes. And then that way when I go pull, let's say Moline, I can add that list also to this mailing list here and export it all into one spreadsheet. That way I don't have multiple searches where I'm downloading multiple spreadsheets and then having to combine those later. So it's just an option there, but that's how you would create your new mailing list, or if you already have one created, you could just select that there. And then once you have done that, now to get to your list, you'll want to go back up to the top, go under Marketing Tools, and then over here on the left-hand side, you'll see Mailing Lists. And then now you have the option right here to click Download. If you click that, it does give you the information here because there is only a limited number of exports you get per month. So it wants to let you know if you export these records, you're only going to have a certain number of exports remaining. So make sure if you decide to export this list that it is accurate and this is the list that you want, because once you export these records, it does take it out of your export limit. All right, and then would you like to add phone numbers? So you can click yes. It's free to you, but it does cost them and it does take a little bit longer to get your list. And then click continue. Now once you click continue, it's going to give you a notification that once your list is ready, you'll receive an email with your list. So if you're a virtual assistant or somebody else using an account, keep in mind this list is going to be emailed to the email that was set up. So if your client set this up for you, it's going to be emailed to them and you will have to request that from them, unfortunately, right now. But hopefully that helps you pull your vacant list. And if you guys have any other questions, just let us know.